Hey guys, so this is week 4 of 7 Summer Sisters, and I'm your Thursday. So the theme this week was to do the 50 random questions tag, and the challenge was to speak in a different accent. So I have the questions here, and I'm going to answer them. By the way, I was going to film this video outside today, but it got really windy for some reason, so I wanted you to understand what I was saying, so I'm going to film it inside, but hopefully next week the weather will get better. Okay, so since I fail at doing accents, I'm just going to read the questions regularly so you can understand what I'm saying. So here I go. Where were you 3 hours ago? 3 hours ago, I was probably with my brother and my dad, and we went out to breakfast. Who are you in love with? I'd say my family and like my friends and all the people around me. Well, not all the people around me, but you know. Have you ever eaten a crayon? Not that I remember. Is there anything pink within 10 feet of you? Yes, there is my comb right here, and it's kind of like a light pink. And then my chair, here, I'll show you. Let's turn this. My chair right there is also pink. When was the last time you went to the mall? The last time I went to the mall was when I was in New Orleans, and I think I filmed a video there too. Like, that was my week 1, so that would be like 4 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, with my hello intro, and that was the last time I went to the mall. Are you wearing socks right now? Okay, yes, I am wearing socks. Does your family have a car worth over $2,000? Yes, I believe we do. When was the last time you drove out of town? I don't drive, but the last time my family and I drove out of town was to come here because I'm at my vacation home right now. So that was like 3 or 2 weeks ago, I think. Have you been to the movies in the last 5 days? Yes, yesterday I saw Harry Potter, The Deathly Hallows Part 2. Are you hot? Actually, I am actually really cold so I switched into jeans. What was the last thing you had to drink? The last thing I had to drink was either water or tea when I went to breakfast with my brother and my dad. What are you wearing right now? Right now I have on a kind of like t-shirt. It's kind of like a crop top from Cotton On. And then I have on, let's see, white jeans, you can kind of see them, from Macy's, and I don't think I have any earrings on. Yeah, and then my nails are just purple and yellow. Do you wash your car or do you let the car wash do it? I don't have a car, but my family's car, like, we usually wash them in the summer because we have more time, but then usually, like, throughout the school year and stuff, when we're busy, we'll have it washed by the car wash. Last food you ate? This might sound weird, but when we went to breakfast, I had a turkey sandwich with fruit, so the last thing I ate was a turkey sandwich for breakfast. Where were you last week at this time? Last week at this time, I was probably here in my house. I'm not sure what I was doing, probably like practicing the piano or something of that sort. Have you bought any clothing items in the last week? Where I am, is not where I usually live, like I said before, so, there aren't really, like, any malls or anything where I am, so, no, I have not bought any clothes in the past week. When was the last time you ran? The last time I ran was probably, like, 3 days ago when I went to the gym. Yeah. What was the last sporting event that you watched? Last sporting event that I watched, I typically don't watch that much TV, like that much sports on TV, but my brother did see, I think it was the U.S. versus Japan, and I think it was like a soccer game, and then he got really mad because I think the U.S. lost, so I kind of watched a little bit of that. What is your favorite animal? My favorite animal in general is a panda bear, but like to keep as like a house pet or something, it would probably be like either a cat or I had a lot of turtles, but I also really want a hamster, so yeah, those animals. Your dream vacation? My dream vacation would probably be somewhere like warm, um, anywhere like with my family or my friends, probably to like the beach or somewhere. Yeah. Last person's house you were in? The last person's house I was in was my friend's house. Worst injury you've ever had? Well, in November, I had surgery for scoliosis, and I have a big cut, like from the back of my neck all the way down, um, to like my hips, and that's like, and if you don't know what scoliosis is, it's like a curvature in your spine, so like regular person's spine, and then that was like my spine. So that was like probably one of the worst injuries I've ever had. Um, Also, when I was little, I cut my eye, like right, I'm not sure if you can see that right there. The scar's kind of gone away, but I was I was in China in my grandparents' like bedroom, and then I was watching ice skating, I think, on TV, and they had like a wooden floor. So I started like twirling around in socks, and I slipped, and I cut my eye on like this piece of glass that was like part of the table. So and I had to get stitches, so that was another bad injury. Do you miss anyone right now? Yes, I do miss a lot of people. Probably all my friends that I haven't seen since school's out, and yeah, mostly my friends. Last play you saw? Actually, I don't really watch plays, so I don't remember. What is your secret weapon to lure the opposite gender? Um, I'm not sure what to say to this question. What are your plans for tonight? Tonight I'll probably be eating dinner with my family, and then Pretty Little Liars is on tonight, so I'm gonna watch that and probably like read a book. I'm like obsessed with the Sarah Dessen book, so this book, and then I haven't started these yet, but I've read Lock and Key and Lullaby, so I'm gonna read some books. Who was the last person you sent a MySpace message or comment to? I don't use MySpace, like I don't have a MySpace account, so I use Facebook, but that's not MySpace. Next trip you're going to take? The next trip would be like, I'm taking like a road trip home from here and then back to where I live, but I would probably say like in 2012, that summer, which is like in a year, my family and I are going on a cruise. So, yeah, those are like my 2 trips. Ever go to camp? I've been to day camps before, but not usually like overnight camps. Were you an honor roll student in school? I'm still in school. In 7th and 8th grade I was, and then I don't think middle school, blah. In 7th and 8th grade I was on the honor roll, and then I'm not sure, I don't think elementary school like had the honor roll. I think they had like honors classes and like gate classes. So yeah, I took those, but yeah, I was on the honor roll in 7th and 8th grade, which would be middle school. What do you want to know about the future? Actually, I'm probably one of the few people who don't want to know the future. I'd rather just like know when the time comes. Are you wearing any perfume or cologne? I am wearing the Japanese Cherry Blossom Bath and Body Works body spray. It's not really perfume, but it's like a body spray, so yeah. Are you due sometime this year for a doctor's visit? As I said before, I had surgery for scoliosis, so I have to come typically like every 6 months or every year. to go like have it checked and everything. That's probably it, and then yeah, probably like to the dentist. Where is your best friend? I don't have one best friend, and one of them lives here because this is where I used to live, at like my vacation home, and then I also have like best friends like where I live now. So yeah. How is your best friend? Like I said, I don't have one best friend, so yeah. Do you have a tan? I don't really have fair skin. Like my skin gets dark really easily, but I've never been like burned. So my skin is kind of like dark. I don't think it's that like light. It stays like the same mostly throughout the year, but like in the winter it'll probably get lighter. So yeah. What are you listening to right now? I'm not listening to any music, just listening to myself talk. Do you collect anything? I used to collect pieces of obsidian that I found like in my backyard, but now I don't really collect that like a certain thing. I do have a lot of Bath and Body Works products, but yeah, that's basically all I collect. Who is the biggest gossiper you know? Most of my friends don't gossip, so I would say no one. Last time you got stopped by a cop or pulled over? I don't drive, so I've never gotten pulled over by a cop. Have you ever drank your soda from a straw? Yes, probably more like in restaurants, even though I don't usually drink soda, but probably once before. What does your last text message say? My phone is dead, so I'm not really sure since it's dead. Do you like hot sauce? No, I don't like anything that's spicy because I think it's quite painful. Last time you took a shower? Last night I took a shower. Do you need to do laundry? No, I don't. My mom does it for me. What is your heritage? My mom is Chinese and my dad is Swiss, German, Irish, English, and European and American. And I was born in the US, so yeah. Are you someone's best friend? Yes, I would, like I said, I have more than one best friend, so yeah. Are you rich? I would just say I'm very blessed to have a family and like a home and like food and stuff and like all the other people in the world who don't get to have like what I have, so I feel blessed. What were you doing at 12 a.m. last night? I was sleeping. So bye guys, hope you enjoyed this video. See you next week.